Something is wrong. You can feel it the second the trailer begins. There's a shadow of death hanging in the air. Fast cuts, intense music, and one shot that freezes you. Bakari, face bruised, staring down a gun. It's the look in his eyes. That says it all. Not fear, not rage, but something else. Something like ... acceptance. Could this really be the end for Bakari? Asterisk Season 7, Episode 10 was a slow burn that ended in flames. Bakari has always been a complex character, tough on the outside, struggling on the inside. We've watched him go from street-smart survivor to someone trying to change, trying to be better. He wanted out of the life, but, as always in the Chi, getting out isn't easy. The episode gave us signs that Bakari was reaching a breaking point. He was pulling away from Douda's crew, questioning the system he once believed in. His conversation with Papa was especially powerful. It wasn't just words, it was a cry for help, maybe even a goodbye. When Bakari told Papa he was done. With all this, the camera stayed on him a little too long, as if to say, remember this moment? We also saw the tension rising in the streets. Douda is feeling pressure. His enemies are closing in, he's losing trust in his people, and Bakari? He's become a liability. We know how Douda handles betrayal quick and without warning. That makes Bakari's new attitude dangerous. He's not just walking away, he's walking into a trap. Then there's Lynae. She still believes in him. She sees the good in him. But belief doesn't stop bullets. She tried to talk to him, to calm him down, to get him to leave with her. He said he needed to finish something first. What did he mean by that? Was he planning to face Douda, or maybe protect someone else? Maybe Papa? By the time the episode ended, you could feel it. Something big was coming. Bakari was alone. No backup, no plan, just raw emotion and a look in his eyes that made you worry. It's the kind of moment that she does best, quiet, heartbreaking, and deadly. That's where we left him. And now, with episode 11 coming up, we ask, was that the last time we saw him alive? Asterisk, the trailer for episode 11 doesn't waste time. It opens with silence, but not the peaceful kind. This silence is heavy, like the air before a storm. Then suddenly, bang. A door slams, a voice whispers, it's too late now. And just like that, we're pulled into chaos. Fast-moving clips flash by, but one moment lingers. Bakari standing in the middle of the street, shoulders tense, his breath visible in the cold air. He's not running, he's waiting. That's when you know something is coming, something he may not survive. In the next frame, we see Papa. He's yelling at someone off-screen. His eyes are red, full of panic. He says, tell me where he is. The screen cuts before we hear the answer. But the way he's screaming, he's talking about Bakari. It's a moment that shakes you because it feels like a goodbye. No. One was ready for ... Then comes the most chilling part of the trailer. For less than a second, we see a hand covered in blood. It's shaky, almost lifeless. And if you pause the trailer just right, you'll see the sleeve. It matches the one Bakari was wearing at the end of episode 10. Is it him? Or is this just a trick by the editors to mess with our heads? There's also a quick shot of Douda sitting in the dark, smoking. He's not speaking. He's just staring at something cold and emotionless. The way the light hits his face, half shadow, half smirk, it's almost like he's watching something play out exactly as he planned. Could he be watching Bakari's final moments? Has he made his move? The next scene cuts to Lynae. She's sobbing, clutching something to her chest. It looks like a backpack, and there's blood on it. Her voice trembles as she says, why didn't you just leave? Her words hit hard. Maybe she warned him. Maybe she begged him to run, and now... Maybe it's too late, and yet, despite all the darkness, there's one strange scene. A flicker of hope, or is it a memory? It's a clip of Bakari smiling. Not laughing, not joking, just smiling. It looks like a flashback. Maybe the show is showing us his best moments before taking him away. Or maybe it's a sign he survives and finds peace. Either way, it hurts to watch. By the end of the trailer, everything slows down. The music fades, the final frame is black. Then we hear a voice, Bakari's voice, soft, tired, and alone. He says, I ain't afraid no more. That line stays. With you, it sounds like someone ready to face death. Or someone ready to change his life, no matter the cost? The trailer is full of clues, but also full of questions. Is Bakari dead? Did he get caught in the crossfire? Or did he do something brave, something that cost him everything? The answers are coming in episode 11. But one thing's for sure, the trailer was meant to make us feel one thing: fear. Fear that we're about to lose someone we've watched grow, fall, rise, and now maybe disappear. Asterisk fans are not just watching anymore, they're investigating. The moment that trailer dropped, theories flooded social media like wildfire. Everyone has a different idea of what's going to happen next, but all the roads lead to one heartbreaking question. Is Bakari going to die? One theory that keeps coming up is that Bakari chooses to sacrifice himself. This idea shakes people because it's not about a random act of violence, it's about Bakari finally taking control of his own story. Maybe he steps into danger not to prove something, but to protect someone. Papa, Lynae, or even Kevin. Maybe he knew he was already marked, and this is his way of saving someone else from paying the price. That would explain the voice in the trailer. I ain't afraid no more. It sounds like a boy who's tired of running and ready to do something brave even if it means losing everything. Another theory is darker. Some fans believe Douda set a trap, that all of Bakari's movements were watched, and when he started pulling away from the crew, it was already too late. The blood on Lynae's hands, the scream from Papa, all part of Douda's plan to silence a possible traitor. It wouldn't be the first time Douda tied up loose ends without flinching. Some even think Douda wanted to send a message: no one walks away clean, but then there are fans who refuse to believe it. They say this is a trick, clever editing and misdirection. Maybe it's not Bakari who dies at all. Maybe the show wants us to think it's him, so the real twist hits even harder. Some say it could be Papa who gets caught in the crossfire, trying to save his friend. Others suggest Lynae might be the one in danger, and Bakari is running to her, not from her. That single flash of a smile in the trailer might be from the ending Bakari alive, finally free. Another interesting idea. Redemption through pain. What if Bakari survives, but barely? What if the shooting leaves him broken, changed, scarred? That would give his character a brand new layer, a deeper struggle. A version of Bakari who has to live with the cost of everything he's done and everything he's lost. Not dead, but not the same. There are also whispers of a returning character. Some fans believe Trig or even Keisha might step in at the last moment. Maybe someone saves Bakari just in time. Maybe that 1 second of silence in the trailer isn't death, it's the calm before rescue. Hope flickering in the shadows, and then there's the wild theory, the one that's rare, but not impossible. What if this is all a dream? A vision? A warning? What if episode 11 begins with Bakari waking up, realizing what could happen if he doesn't change course? It sounds far-fetched, but the Chi has always been more about emotional truth than realism. A moment like that would shake him and us to the core, but the most powerful theory of all, that this episode is a goodbye? A painful, tragic, and emotional farewell to a character who started as a street kid, full of anger, and slowly showed us his heart. A goodbye that feels real, because we've seen Bakari's struggle, we've seen him try to be better, and that's what makes it so hard to watch him fade into danger. Whatever the truth is, episode 11 promises to hit hard. And fans everywhere are holding their breath, hoping the show won't take away one of the most layered and unpredictable characters it ever gave us. Asterisk, if Bakari dies, the Chi changes forever. Not just for one character, for everyone. Bakari is more than just a kid from the streets. He's a symbol, a reminder that even the hardest hearts still beat. If he's gone, the show loses not just a person, but a whole journey. And everyone left behind will have to carry the weight. For Papa, the impact would be crushing. Their friendship was messy, but it was real. Papa saw something in Bakari others didn't. He believed in his potential. He prayed for him. He forgave him. If Bakari's life ends now, it could break Papa's spirit or turn it into something new. Maybe we'll see Papa grow cold, distant, even angry at God. Or maybe it lights a fire in him to fight for change, to make sure no more friends have to die just trying to survive. Then there's Lynae. Her love for Bakari wasn't loud, but it was strong. She stood by him when no one else would. If he's gone, she's not just losing a boyfriend, she's losing hope. A future they were slowly starting to imagine together. Her tears in the trailer weren't just grief, they were disbelief. Like she was watching a dream fall apart in front of her. What does she become after this? Will she shut down? Will she step up? Her story could now go in any direction, and none of them will be easy. Kevin is another one caught in the ripple. He's been through enough loss after loss. If Bakari dies, Kevin loses another piece of what kept him grounded. Will it pull him back into old habits, or force him to grow up even faster? And what if Kevin blames himself? We've seen how guilt eats away at him. This could either destroy him, or become the reason he finds his strength. This could either destroy him, or become the reason he finds his strength. And what about Douda? If Bakari was taken out by Douda's order, even Douda's silence, it may be the final crack in his empire. People are watching. The streets are whispering. Every death under Douda's watch pushes the city closer to rebellion. Trig, Emmett, even the community elders, they're getting tired. Bakari's blood might be the spark that lights a full-on war against Douda's rule. A war that's long overdue. There's also the bigger picture, the Chi as a series. If Bakari is gone, this could mark the beginning of the final arc. The story has always been about choices, about young black men trying to rise above what the world expects of them. If Bakari's death hits as hard as it seems it will, the writers may use this moment to push the characters into new territory. Less survival, more purpose, less running, more standing up top. And yet if Bakari survives, wounded, changed, but alive, the message shifts completely. Then it becomes a story of second chances, of rebirth, of learning that just because you were raised in violence doesn't mean you're doomed by it. That would give the Chi a powerful new theme, healing. Not just hurting, either way, the ripple from this moment will shape the rest of the season and possibly the series. No matter what the truth is in episode 11, the Chi has drawn a line in the sand. And on the other side of that line, nothing will be the same asterisk, so now we wait with our hearts heavy and our minds racing. Will episode 11 give us a tragic ending or a surprising twist? The Chi has never been afraid to break hearts. And if this is truly Bakari's final moment, it'll be one of the show's most painful goodbyes. But if it's not, then maybe we're about to witness a turning point. One that rewrites everything we thought we knew about him. The clues are there. The trailer didn't just tease a death, it teased a reckoning. Every scene, every word, every drop of blood pointed to a choice being made. And that choice, whether it's made by Bakari, Douda, or fate, could flip the world of the Chi upside down. Fans are already debating, crying, and hoping. Social media is filled with theories, frame-by-frame breakdowns, and emotional posts. From longtime viewers, that's what makes the Chi so powerful. It's not just a show, it's a mirror of life, loss, love, and the fight for something better. And that's why you can't miss episode 11, because this isn't just about whether a character dies. It's about what his life and his struggle means for everyone he leaves behind. And for us, the audience, who've grown with him through every mistake, every moment of pain, and every flash of hope. So, what do you think? Is Bakari's story really coming to an end? Or is this just the start of something deeper, darker, and more unforgettable? Let us know your theories in the comments. Who do you think lives and who doesn't make it out of episode 11? And if you caught something in the trailer we missed, drop it below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our full breakdown when the episode airs. Until then, keep your eyes open and your heart ready.